You're in Germany.
Yeah, I am in Gülwald.
And you're from Uruguay.
Yes, I am from Uruguay. Yeah.
So how did it get to you coming to Germany?
Well, I came because horse thing. I came here to looking for the mecca of HorseDream, of educated assisted with horses. So I decided to come to Germany looking for the excellence in the learning of the systems.
And did you find it?
Yes, I do.
Yes, you
Yes,
do.
yes.
That's good. Okay, I heard a story from my mother about you and your daughter and your horses.
Yes.
Could you tell me this story because
Yes. This story is about how I get involved with horses.
yes.
I have a land in Uruguay, and I didn't have horses before until a friend of mine brought me 2 horses and put them there in my land. These horses that remaining there about 3 or 4 years without being touched. So nobody ride them, nobody touched them, until these friends wanted to start again riding their horses, etc. So we tried to catch them. They even tried to catch them, but they couldn't. And they are people very experienced in dealing with horses. Even we have a neighbor that it's like a gaucho in Uruguay, you know, it's like a cowboy, a far west cowboy, but Uruguayan. He even tried to catch them. It's an area of 13 hectares without divisions. So no one could catch these 2 horses. One day, my little daughter with, I think, less than 10 years, said me, "Papa, I'm going to catch the horses for you." Okay, go. But no one expected, no one took this serious. And maybe half of an hour later, my wife called me out loud. I thought something happened with horses, and I remember, Victoria and the horses. And then I saw Victoria coming, and the 2 horses coming back here with their heads down, coming so close, maybe half of a meter behind G. So something happened there.
What did she say to the horses? Did you ask her? What did she?
Yes. What did you do with the horses? Why the horses are close here? It's very easy, Father. I will teach you, he said. So I went into the area where the horses were with her, and she said, "You have to stand near me, and you have to walk like me." And she started to walk like a horse, slowly. And then we approached. The horses look at us like 2 crazy people, and they accepted even me in their space. And I started to touch them like they were very friendly horses. They were friendly horses, but they don't wanted to be catched to ride, or I don't know how they were treated before they were in our land. So that's why I started to be interested in horses, because my little daughter unfortunately had a disease, epilepsy. So when she started to be related with horses, she changed it completely. Her health changed. Her way to relate with her partners changed too.
Okay.
So I think this was, for me in that time, it was like kind of miracle. But now that I have learned about HorseDream and its method, everything is clear for me. Now I understand why this happened. It is not. It's like a kind of miracle, but you can produce this miracle if you know how to connect with these miraculous animals.
Okay. So my experience. So we have Benny got him when I was 11, and he was a totally different horse for me.
Yeah.
So when I was riding him, I was just a child. So I was
Okay.
having fun and playing around, and then I got on him when I was 18, and it felt different, totally different. So it was like he was afraid and he was scared and he looked around, and I thought the horse changed. But if you sit a child on his back, like it was with me as a child, he's reacting different to the person who's with him. When it's an adult, he just gives away all so you are responsible. You're responsible for the situation. And if there are childs involved, they are totally safe. So they are looking at everything. And in my opinion, this is one reason for this behavior is most or maybe all of children I know, they don't have a hidden agenda. So they don't force the horse to do something. They
are transparent.
Yes.
Yeah, they are.
Follow me.
Yeah.
Just follow me. There's nothing else. Just follow me. So this is okay. So you are really, before that you were a rational guy.
Yeah.
So the same as me. So I'm every time something happens with the horses while the seminar or off the seminars, the first thing I do is I took a rational look at it. So why did the horse stop? Yeah, maybe there was something laying around or he was looking around. But I think, and this is one of the things I can't get. But I think in every seminar, for every participant, something like this happens. You look at a situation and you want to see it as rational as possible, and you can't because it's just not working.
We are formed. This is because we are formed for this. We are formed to be aware always of our left side of our brain, always standing there. And I think this method helps us to contact with our creative brain and with our feelings. I think this is a matter of feelings and and it's a safe way to connect with your feelings.
Yeah.
And to manage in a safe way, not in a psychological way with interpretation, with the rational brain involved, but with your heart and with the heart of the horse, and that's where the miracle appears. So horses teach us to be more humans.
Do you think we need this in our corporate lives?
We need in everything we do. We need, we need in our professional activities, because at the university they don't teach this. It's a very important part of your life. It has to be a better person. It's about to construct a better world. It's about to be more clear in your heart, to have the possibility to lead others and lead oneself in the best way.
Yeah, that would explain why so many, when we have seminars with people who are 50, 55, working for 30 years, are CEOs or something like that, they experience the same thing. Maybe they experienced it before when they were small or not a CEO, but in my opinion, or I have the feeling, so we met those people, they desperately need it because they don't get it. So at their workplace, they don't get it. No one says what they think when they are around. So this is one of the things. But are you a horse guy? So are you reading books about horses?
Of course, I have horses.
Because we also have horses, and that's the hardest part for me to explain. I'm not a horse guy, so I grew up with horses. We have horses since I'm 7 years or 6 years. I never read a book, not once, because I have at least 2 horse people around me, and Sarah she's learning. She's constantly evolving her horse skills, and she's adapting, and she's not following one road, so she tries everything. So the good thing for me is I don't have to. They are around. I'm here. They live here. We live together. We have some gentlemen's agreements. So when I scratch their ears, they let me pick up the poo. When I don't do it, then they stand in the way. So. But it's family. So for me, it's family. So it's not a pet or
of course. Not even a tool.
No, it's not a tool. No, Benny's not a tool.
No.
You can try to use him as a tool, but that would not work. Did you meet any partners from HorseDream in South America?
Yeah. I know there are more HorseDream partners in South America. There is one in Mexico. I think now we have a partner in Argentina. The idea is to make it grow and be known in South America, because I think South America needs to know this, because there is, at least in my country, I know in Argentina, south of Brazil, and Chile too, the tradition of the horse is very, very important, but they have a vision of them that it's not according to what they have to give to us. Horses can give us much more than a way to transport something or a person from one place to another. This is my invitation to the people that I know in Uruguay and the other countries, to have the courage to explore through horses that area of your brain that we sometimes we have no possibilities to explore. You can call it right side of your brain, unconscious mind. It's a name that I like to use it so much, unconscious mind, because I think horses are a kind of mirror of your unconscious mind. They show you what sometimes you can't see of yourself.
Or what you don't want to see.
Or you want to see. They don't matter if you want or don't want.
Yes.
So they show you anyway.
Yes.
So for me, horses are a perfect, gentle and safe way to learn from yourself, to learn to how to know you better, to know you better, and to develop your resources, your abilities. They are perfect teachers.
So I know a lot of guys in big companies, and if you read what they are saying, what their philosophy is, and what they want to do, and it's always about respect. But what you experience at the companies is that those skills, so all those knowing yourself, because you have to know yourself before you can decide what to do with others.
Yeah, you can speak a lot about everything you have to have in a company, respect, etc. But I think it's a matter of congruence. To be a great leader, you have to be congruent. That means, for me, your inner have to be equal as your outside. What you show have to be the same that you think and feel inside. It's another issue that horses show you, teach you how to be congruent. If you are not congruent, you won't have the attentions of horses.
Yeah. So we should do these seminars with politicians.
But people are afraid to know themselves in the first place.
Of course. Does it help? Do you think it helps if, let's say, you are a manager of a company selling mobile phones? Do you think it helps if you know yourself? If you experienced things like that, things you can't feel it, you can't grip it?
Yeah, today we have a very big problem because people are totally unhappy. You see it when you take a train, when you go into a plane, and no matter, sometimes you see happy people because they are on vacations, but most of the people you see on the streets or in a company, they are not happy. And most of them, they are not happy with their jobs. They are not happy in what they are doing. I think if they don't know themselves, they won't be happy in what they're doing because it's most probable that they are not doing what they have to do or even they are good to do because they didn't discover their real resources, their real abilities. I keep in my mind what you said about horses and politicians last minute because when I think about horses and politicians, my mind goes far away in the time, and I think about the heroes of my country. All of them
were riding,
all of them. What happened to the politicians? Those good people saving a country, those good people, all of them on a horse. And you see the sculptures, etc.
Now they're driving Mercedes-Benz now.
Now they drive a Mercedes-Benz. Yeah, see, maybe 200 horsepower, but maybe we disconnect. And the horses are the best way to be connected. And for me, this is for me it is this way. It's the best way I know now to be connected with nature again. So we are natural people, but we don't live like natural people.
Yeah, you can't live like natural people. Look around you.
Yeah.
There's no chance. No chance
Yes.
to. If you try it, you're the strange guy. I think people have to realize they have to reconnect to nature.
Yeah.
Before it's too late. So maybe we have a few years. I don't know. I'm not an expert. I just, you hear things, and if you're starting to think about things, what we are doing with our world, with our future, but it's not too late. I think it's
not too late.
It's not too late, and it's a good start. Okay, so we stop this here. I thank you very, very much.
Thank you.
My plans are I will come around. I want to visit most of our partners around the world.
You have a home in Uruguay.